The Downtown Festival and Art Show has been happening for 4 decades in downtown Gainesville. This is going to be the 41st year, 2022. And it happens in the fall. It brings in sometimes more than 200 artists. They set up booths all along these streets we're on now, shut down traffic. Everyone has to get out of their car, walk around, and look at art for a whole weekend.
In 1997, I believe it was my first show. And it's in the process of doing so that we see how important art is to our lives, how important art is to the life of a community, how it helps to give a place an identifiable sense of self. It's no secret that Gainesville is a community of the art. Gainesville supports the arts. Gainesville is energized by the arts, and artists are energized by Gainesville and by this Downtown Festival and Art Show.
We have multiple performance stages. There's live performance. When we say downtown arts, we're not just talking about visual arts, although there's a lot of that. A lot of really beautiful visual art pieces for sale, a lot of different mediums, pottery and ceramics, sculpture, metalworking, painting, graphics, mixed media, 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional pieces. There's also multiple performance stages with more than 30 performers.
I can't think of a time in Gainesville historically where I felt a deeper sense of connection, not just with the people I know, but new friends waiting to happen.
There's also multiple culinary arts displays, so that's food and snack booths, everything from kettle corn to really good Thai food and some food trucks that come in and provide some really good cuisine. And then also this year we've changed the map a little bit, so we're incorporating even more of kind of the southern side of our downtown historic bricked area. So that is going to include more restaurants than we've had before, more bars. And then also there's a whole section of the festival that's for children. So we call it the Imagination Station, where kids can come in, they can make art.
You know, when I think about the value that it brings to the community, it kind of begs the question, what is a community? Certainly part of that matrix is just the opportunity to get together with people that we might not ordinarily literally rub shoulders with.
To find out about these events, you can visit our city websites. There's an events button that'll show you a list of events that we're doing.
Third weekend in November this year, you can be sure I'll be here, and looking forward to seeing lots of familiar people and meeting lots of new people too.
The Hoggetowne Medieval Fair is for families. There is entertainment that will appeal to the very young in the family and to the grandparents. Everything from meeting the king and queen,
yes,
to the joust, to the food court, to the jugglers, to the magicians.
You can't just go to the pizza parlor and say, oh, well, there's the king and queen. No, you must come to the fair if you want to meet us, and that is the true value of the fair, my queen.
In children's eyes, it's really quite special.
It's very much a family place, Hoggetowne Medieval Fair, and as we often notice, families find different things that they love about the fair. The father may have a very different fair experience than the 5-year-old daughter, but each of them finds things to love and things to make their imagination run wild while they're at the fair.
Indeed.
Something that we have noticed over our 25 years on the throne of Hoggetowne is that the children come back year after year, and then at some point they come back as adults with their children. That for us is a very special moment at the fair. We are there for 3 weekends for you to come to the fair and enjoy the festivities. Your king and queen command you.
It started very, very small at the Thomas Center, and now it is attracting 30 to 50,000 a year. And not everybody goes, that's fine, but something that is a shared experience. Shared experience is what truly makes a community. And the Hoggetowne Medieval Fair is that kind of a community event. Those opportunities are rare in this day and age. And so I think that is really one of the very, very special things that Hoggetowne has to offer.
I agree.
My darling, can't get enough of your love.
It's so much fun to come down on a Friday night and see Free Fridays, or come down on a weekend when there's an event such as the Fall Festival or the Latin Festival. There's always a crowd here, and people are pulled from all over the community downtown.
Free Fridays concert series consists of 25 free and diverse concerts running from May to October from 7 to 9 p.m. at Bo Diddley Plaza.
I've performed a few times now at Free Fridays at the Bo Diddley Plaza. It's an honor to play on the Bo Diddley Plaza stage. Bo Diddley is someone whose legacy lives on in our town, and it's a space for performance right in the heart of our city. So performing there is unlike performing really anywhere else in town. It's outdoors and open. Most nights I've played there under the stars, watching the sunset while you're playing music. It's a treat.
Weekly we have free yoga events on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10:30 a.m. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock, we have Smooth Flavor, which is line dancing, which is from 5:45 to 6:45. Our diverse audience and band shows how the wide range of people that we have in our community.
It's downtown right on University Avenue, next to Main Street, next to the county building, across the street from City Hall. We've got a parking garage you can park in, central to all the restaurants. We are a fantastic community, have access to the Hippodrome, the cultural events the city puts on. It attracts people, it makes our lives fuller. We're just not all working all the time. We can enjoy the arts, and there's so many things around here to do. Sports is part of that cultural activity. The plaza is part of it. It builds a community, builds a tight people working together and enjoying life together.